Not in here. Guys, we're still pretty far back here. The prop shaft is not here. But this isn't in either.
Yeah. We might have an issue there then.
Oh, shit.
So we'd got the engine in, but that come with its own little nest of problems. Both the prop shaft and the cross member that holds the gearbox to the van didn't reach the new gearbox. It was shorter than the sprint shift. The cross member we found wasn't too much of a problem, but my modified prop shaft had no adjustment, so would need a piece welding in or a piece fabricating in between.
Oh, I tell you what. It was bound to happen, wasn't it? We were going to have an issue.
Drinking?
Hey?
I thought you meant
Oh, yeah. I didn't even notice that. No, we're bound to come across some form of bullshit problem.
Yeah, it's fine though. She's in.
She's in. Last night we managed to get the engine in. It was a long and quite stressful affair. For me anyway, I feel like I've lost about half a year off my lifespan. But yeah, it's in with much help from these guys. And now it's just a case of getting all the pipes and plugs and everything back in. Yeah, long old process, but I think we're gonna get there. Fan belt, that's another thing I've got to get on. So John's just come up with a genius idea for the prop shaft issue we're having, with a rubber adapter donut, I think we're calling them at the minute.
Donut.
Donut.
We're donut shopping.
So it acts like a dual mass flywheel, and it's on the more modern vans. And it just so happens it has one on his.
There's more room under here than there looks. It's just getting under.
Yeah.
This is what we're talking about.
Ah.
I think that one's too big.
That was quite chunky, didn't it?
Is there one in the middle?
I can't believe there's rubber in between a prop shaft.
Yeah, mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, so that's the idea. So
Yeah.
oh, it's either side.
Ah.
This one's bigger, I think.
It's quite big, that.
Yeah, that's more 150, 160.
Yeah.
And we need about 120.
Yeah, it's just about finding the right equivalent, isn't it? Hey, up. Hello. Hello. Very timid. Where you come from? Yeah, little man. Yeah. Oh. Beautiful boy.
Sold, I'll take one.
Yeah.
There was nothing that could be done with those underside issues today, but nothing there would stop us getting the engine plugged back in and seeing if this thing will start. So we got down to reassembling the engine, picking out the best parts of all the bits I've now got. But the running theme of camera issues last night seemed to trickle into today as well. Son of a bitch.
Put it back and do it again. Oh, I've done that a few times. Oh, yeah. It's when you've done a whole spiel and you've got exactly, I'm shit at getting the words out, but when you've got exactly what you want to say out, and then it's like, camera wasn't on. So then you've got to sit there, hide your really pissed off face and do it all again.
John was reattaching my heavy duty alternator. I ran the engine loom cables inside the van as we got onto the discussion of van life.
I realise a lot of people are not actually suited to you.
Yeah. Well, everyone at work is, they know I drive the big van.
Yeah.
Some of them know what it is.
Yeah,
It's a camper I'm converting and I want to go around Europe in the summer. Didn't tell me that, did it?
yeah. This is a very British thing to be sort of piss-taking judgmental, and it's all in the name of banter. But these days,
Actually, it
it's just being small-minded as well.
Yeah.
This whole mentality of you need to have a house, you need to have a mortgage, you need to have a car on lease hire. These are all the things that tell you your life is valid and you're doing well. Like, no. The happiest I was my first trip. I'd say 2 months in, I found my feet. I was trying to live off absolutely nothing. And I had no direction where I was going. Yeah. I was just like, I'm free. Yeah. I'm just going to go north today and see what's up there, you know?
Most of the people that I knew don't know how I live.
No.
In fact, barely anyone does. Because I can't be asked to explain myself all the time.
Well, exactly, yeah, there's always that sort of negative sort of thing, isn't there? I was getting all sorts of shit off my mates. I mean, granted, I bought an ambulance, it's quite a weird purchase. But
Quite cool as well.
I mean, yeah, I thought so. I thought it'd be different. But the sort of things I was getting from people were like really like, out there. They're just a bit too far. Like, oh yeah, you've got kiddie fiddling now. Like, what?
Oh mate.
And it was just to become this very quick joke. And then all of a sudden, once they realised, oh, I'm actually out touring in Europe, and they'd see it on videos, then all of a sudden, oh yeah, we'll come out and we'll do this. And you're like, you know what? You gave me nothing but ridicule. And now all of a sudden it's cool.
Of other countries here. The Spanish are lazy, the Italians are flamboyant and all this sort of shit. But then you go to these countries and you see actually, it's not that the Spanish are lazy, it's that they actually value their time off. There's Germany and French, nothing but lovely people.
Yeah, they are.
I had a guy scream to a halt in a little VW up because he'd seen two British camper vans. He's like, oh my god guys, you're touring Germany. Let me tell you about the area, you should go down here, there's a big lake. You go down the road there, there's a 24-hour garage and you need to go and get this beer. It's a very special local German beer. We've got an event on, I'm going to try and get you tickets. Didn't know us from Adam. And he was just like, right. He was amazing, dude.
Proper nice bloke.
Yeah. It's just stuff like that. You go around and it just restores your faith in humanity, you know?
That's what you need.
Right. Engine loom is in. I do. I have to write everything down. I have to sort of help myself along the way. My memory is just...
Yeah, it's a big job, if we're honest.
Yeah, but I'm the type of person that, like, if I had stairs, I'd get to the top and be like, I'm okay. I think now it's just going to be a case. So it's bolted in, and it's just going to be reattaching pipes.
Nibbly clips. What size?
For these. I'm just going to buy a pack so I can replace them all and make it look nice, you know?
I'll do that.
Have you got some? Okay, I'm going to have to sort you some pennies out. The engine was plugging back in nicely and relatively stress-free. With all the pipes shaped basically where they need to go and the plugs, oh, there goes the camera again. I think it's time for more memory and a new camera. This project is filling my hard drives. Recording, yes. Another issue with this, there used to be a light there, and that stopped working. That used to be a godsend because you could quickly glance at it, see the light flash.
And crack on.
Yeah. And then the really important LED stopped working.
Take two.
Yeah.
So, ratchet for tension.
Ah, yes. Got to figure this out one way or another, haven't I? So, oop. I have, but unlike this time, I took photos and did it not like a knob. Under there?
Under, through the gap.
Okay.
You hold it there.
Yep. Am I going to be in your way?
Nope.
Oh. God, I got the bar.
Oh, she's tight.
She's tight. Do you want a bit more?
Oh. On that side.
That's your lot on the
too
pulley.
tight.
What we missed then?
So we've either missed something or it's a different belt.
Damn. I haven't got the belt somewhere. It's only just, isn't it? But
Yeah.
can you get them round them two and then we'll try over the pulley? Because you can push the pulley,
Let's
can't
try
you?
that way. Oh mate, we're basically Mercedes.
There we are.
Yeah.
Happy days. Yeah, it's just getting over that lip, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Good to release?
Just check they all look good your end. Oh.
Ah. Glad we checked that. Okay.
Yep.
Good?
Go for it.
Alright. No.
No.
What we miss now then?
That's got to pull out for us to get under here.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna work, is it?
So if I just drop you off there a second, if you pop that on there, I think we're just going to have to get the old and the new, aren't we? Compare. Right. Old, new. Oh, you wankers. You actual wankers. It's like 10 mil.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
My one's no good then. It's the same engine!
What's the difference?
Why, Mercedes? It's looking smart now, though. Look at that.
Yes.
Clean as a whistle. The forklift was on yesterday, and we were like shouting to each other. I had the mic there. I looked back on the footage last night. It's just. That'll be a time lapse. What's this? Take 3?
4.
Take 4? Jesus.
Well, that's Mercedes' fault.
It's totally Mercedes' fault.
We wouldn't have done that.
How dare they make us question our capabilities? Minusculely different parts.
Ooh.
We're on.
Is there one I can do easier? Yes, there is.
I think the pulley itself's easy, yeah. Just have to kick it over it. Just a little kick. Yep. Okay. Oh. I swear to God, what is going on? Take 5.
I've got faith.
Oh.
No, I won't do it.
It won't do it. Let me ask the mighty Google.
Yes.
That's all right. There'll be someone will have drawn it in highlighter pen on which way around it goes. T1N Sprinter. Aha! I just flashed back to yesterday. You did you take a photo of the fan belt? Nah, it'd be alright.
Fine.
All this, and I'm gonna have to take it back off to replace it soon. It's not very tensioned, is it?
It's not enough tension, no. Let's put the other one on.
Okay.
It was worth a try. Oh dear. It does appear to have formed a sausage.
Formed it. Oh, that's quite apt, actually. Yep. Well, today we've, I think we'll just narrow our aim to get.
We put an alternator. We put an alternator on.
Wait, this is the original. This is non-shiny.
Yeah.
Ah, so that was not tension because that was the.
That was slightly longer.
Right, with ya. So we're onto it.
Mm.
What's this? 10?
8.
8. Right, good. We're not in double figures yet. I can live with that. Okay, over the fan. Is she missing now? Yeah, once that's taut. Oh, miss. We'll get you over there.
Monge 2, Rodney. Monge 2.
Monge 2. Hey! First time.
Yeah.
Right then, next. I guess the exhaust. Ah, yeah. So there's an exhaust. No, that's with the turbo, isn't it? So there's turbo, exhaust. Oh my God, I haven't even checked on my board. My board of many things.
You've got a board?
Oh yeah.
Look at this.
This is the only way I can get shit done. New clutch, done. Weld arch, not done.
Clean paint engine.
We've done that. Didn't paint it, but me.
Done.
Check engine.
Yes, you've got one.
Yeah.
Done. Fit engine. Done.
Yeah. Jesus, steaming from power steer. Haven't done that yet. Fluid. No. Oil filter. No. Okay. Engine. On. So much easier when there isn't a front on it. So I need to get this off, don't I, really? That's our next port of call, turbo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't mind taking it off if you want.
No, it's all right, mate. You've done one. I'll do the other one. That looks basically new, doesn't it? Let's be honest. If you could do me a solid of fitting up the fuel lines.
Yeah.
And...
Just going to have a quick look for that donut, though.
And yep, whatever you need to do there, yeah. That'll be bang on.
We can find one.
No, and I'm about to break pretty horrific wind, I'm afraid. I had carbonara last night and it's doing things, you know? Oh, buddy boy. I mean, the door is open.
Yeah.
Giving us that look. You can get out and retrieve your toy. Oh, what we got here then? Because camera issues had been at the forefront of yesterday and today, John brought some of his setup in as a backup, which quickly just turned into nerding over cameras. See, I can't get over the size of the new GoPros, you know.
Is that good or bad?
I think good, because you can actually see what's going on the screen now. The ones before, They've also done it so the battery's removable now, haven't they?
Yeah.
They took that function away for a while and everyone was fuming.
Really?
Because, well, you're up a mountain, because it's an action cam. Where'd you plug it in? You need to be able to take the battery out and put a new one in, ready charged. I think I had the 7 and it was awful. So they've obviously took heed and gone back a few steps. To be fair, where GoPro is amazing with their app. So you can set cameras up on the roof from wherever, on the bumper or whatever, and then from the app tell it to start playing. That is brilliant.
Nice.
I didn't actually realise until about, I don't know, a month ago, that has voice command, which, oh my God, if I'd have known, just like it's over there and you just shout, stop recording.
Whispering is useless when you're wearing a mic, dickhead.
There we go. It's embarrassing. In explaining the recording voice command function, I actually turned the camera off.
But it works.
It works. There you go. Shown in the field. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Like, the action cams are just great for sort of being on the move work.
Yeah.
A lot of people use, I mean, I know Jake has his DSLR with the big mic on and that. And there's no doubt about it, you get better footage from it.
Yeah.
But it's just such a faff and it's so bulky. The moment you tap it off something, you've broke it. And I'm like, I'm not that sort of way inclined. I want to be able to grab the camera, chuck it up, do what I need to do and put it back away again.
Now we're on to the turbo. We'd sorted out my original one, give it a good clean up, new seals and gaskets. So this was the best out of the 3 that I've got.
It's one thing, whenever you've got bolts around stuff that gets hot and cold, not cold. Yeah. It's just always a bitch, isn't it? Oh, really? Oh man, I remember this now. Doing it in situ is a bitch, and I think I've put that gasket on the wrong way around. Yes, I have.
Oh, you silly sausage.
It's going to be one of them days, isn't it? To be honest.
I don't know if the bolts in the other one might be a bit better.
Yeah, maybe. These are out of my engine. How has it got so stuck now? Come on.
By the end of play today, the main bulk of the engine was all back together.
Oh man, what a day, what a day. I can't believe we've got this far. Yeah, the engine's in. Mental. I should have done this before I turned the camera on. My keys are in there still, damn it. Yeah, engine's in. And you know, just cut all this bit out, shall we? Still not used to the mic. Yeah, thanks massively to Jeff and John, my 2 saviours, an extra pair of hands. What I thought was going to be a horrible, colossal job was still nerve-wracking. I still came close to a heart attack or 2. But it just happened in 2 days. The clutch, which again I thought after my history with clutches was going to be awful. Between us it was just done within the hour, and then before I knew it the engine was up on a crane and in it went. And the only issue we had, I thought we were going to absolutely smash crap out of everything, especially the new power steering thing. I was very concerned about that. The only issue we've had is we tonked that a little bit, which, as things go, is absolutely nothing. That's just a bit of paint there and we're done. So, yeah, I got myself a bit worked up there for not a lot. While we were here, the ambulance alternator went on, because that's a lot more powerful than the standard. The turbo, is a bit of a story there. I've got 3 turbos currently. I thought mine was bad. Bought a Recon one that turned out I got ripped off on it. And obviously the turbo that come with this. So I've gone back to my turbo after tweaking it and sorting it out, fixed the leak on it. That's now back on. What else we got? The fuel lines have fed on, some of the hoses have fed back on. The radiator I'm going to leave off for now, just in case there is a problem. I want this thing to crank over first and know all the electrics, all of this is going to actually turn over, and then things like the rad will go back on. Plus, it's still got to get all that done. So, but yeah, it's going along at a smoother and quicker pace than I thought. I don't want to say anything and jinx myself. I've still yet to fit the second fuse box, plug in the engine into the ECU, get a battery in this thing, a few other bits, and get this thing started, which we'll see. But yeah, for 2 days graft, I can't believe where we are. I'm going to spend a little bit of time continuing to clean up a little bit, so that needs a bit of back to black on it. But I mean, look at the thing, it's so clean. Yeah, that's me done for tonight at least. I've got a night of video editing ahead of me. Got to get some videos out, I'm falling really far behind. But yeah, we'll be back on this tomorrow. And very soon, hopefully, see if this thing fires up.
For the next few days I was on my own, getting the rest of the engine bay built back up, ready for the big start. Damn it, already? It was starting to look like an engine bay again, but at the cost of making a lot of mess. There was tools and mess everywhere, and seeing as I'm renowned for losing things, I find it helpful every now and again just to down tools and have a good sort out and tidy up. Then it was onto the HVACs, or blowers in layman's terms. I had hoped just to bin mine and use the donor vans, but it was a good job I didn't, cause Mercedes, all of the connections were different and some were even missing. Yeah, the variations between model years is insane. So I went a bit extreme and made a Frankenstein's monster out of the two of these, using the best parts of both that would still allow it to plug in. That's if I could actually get it in. Not fitting this before the engine has proved to be a huge mistake, and one I am dearly paying for right now. They give me paint. Fucking wonderful. All it is that piece of shit tab. I don't understand. I got this in before when we did the scuttle, so why now are you not fitting? Go backwards. Yes. Oh, it's getting stressed with that one. Mostly because I kept the gearbox isn't quite jacked on here yet. So I was like easing the engine backwards and forwards to try and, get this out of the way. And I'm doing so, I come back and booted the back of my head off this side opening door. There's no blood. Oh, it hurt. That's it then, lost me rags. The hat got thrown somewhere, I don't know where it's gone. You can do it, come on. Yeah. Luckily the rest of that job went relatively smoothly. It bolted up and plugged in just fine. There was lots of little niggly jobs building up that were soon going to be hard to remember. So I spent a bit of time going around checking on things, plugging clips in. I painted a few brackets so that they could go on and other jobs could get finished, and all the while using Emma's van as a template for things like the vacuum system. After the brackets and battery tray was painted, I found myself wandering and applying paint to the engine itself. No fires, so that's good. And after a quick check of the battery, that was still good too, despite being sat on a shelf for 3 months. Now there was just a handful of jobs left before I could turn that key. Most importantly, fluids. And here you can see exactly where my head's at, because for some reason I started with the screen wash. No idea there. There we go, good man. On to the important fluids. That was it. All jobs ticked. Believe me, I'd tried to find more. But no, all there was now is to turn that key and see if all of this work's worth it.
My main real worry is that I'm going to get all this done, I'm going to turn that key and the dreaded start error message is going to come up. My van is my house, and if my house doesn't move, I can't go anywhere. If something goes catastrophically wrong here, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what's wrong with it. So I've gone through all of the sensors and checked around everything, made sure the battery, check the keys right and just make sure I haven't been an idiot and put the wrong parts on. I've just had to put the just checking I haven't been an idiot and put the wrong parts on, but I haven't. I just cannot find what is wrong with this thing. Oh. Stop recording. Cheers, mate. Good boy. Sake. Good lad. Good lad. I've had to check the instrument cluster, ECU, the key security thing. That's all right. I haven't got it wrong with the other ones. I've gone over every single plug I've plugged in, checked it for damage. Can't see anything wrong with them, and it's still coming up with the start error. So I'm at a bit of a loss. Big loss. And I don't have a star drive to plug it in. That might tell me what the issue is, it might not. But yeah, it's just starting to get a bit much. Yeah, it's starting to get to me a little bit. I think I'm tired. But I've got to get this thing going again. I've got to get it going, and I'm the only one that's going to get it going. So let's find out what's wrong.
The amount of work done on the van, this is the definition of a needle in a haystack of problems and errors. But after 9 hours, I'd found that needle was a pin that managed to pull itself out of the main plug of a security module and wedged itself under an air pipe.
It's gone. Come on! Come on! Come on! Yes! Yes!